Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of BNEWS Sports Hub. I'm your host, Anthony Matos. Spring is here, and this month we went to Varsity Field to check out the girls' varsity track team. We'll have a conversation with head coach Jess McCarthy, seniors Brooke Bibbo and Breiby, and junior Grace Hanafin. We will also have our player spotlight and our Red Devil review with Robert Paris. That's all right here, right now on this month of BNEWS Sports Hub. To jumpstart our discussion, we will offer you a little refresher of the team. We go to BNEWS Sports reporter Robert Paris for our Red Devil review.
Hey everyone, I'm Robert Paris and welcome back to another edition of the Red Devil Review. Spring is in the air here at Burlington High School, and the girls' varsity outdoor track team is gearing up for their upcoming season. Before we jump ahead, we're going to take a look back at the successful and historic winter season that just wrapped up under head coach Jess McCarthy. McCarthy is a BHS 2010 graduate and became an assistant coach in 2014 under her former coach, Andy Merlino. After working with Merlino for over a year, he stepped down. McCarthy stepped up to the plate and became the head coach for the girls' track. This year, the team finished the regular season at 4-1 and came in second place in the Middlesex League 12 Freedom Division. And their only loss was to the Wilmington Wildcats, 36-64, at the start of the season. Athletes have to qualify to compete in postseason meets presented by the MSTCA and MIAA. The qualification standards are based on the athlete's event performance during the regular season for both organizations. First was the MSTCA Northeast Invitational, which was a 3-day co-ed event. This team was consisting of Paul Conti, Breiby, Hope Hanafin, and Colin Irwin in the 4x400. The team set a school record at 3 minutes, 57 seconds, and 64 milliseconds after coming in third place. Hanafin's sister, Grace, broke her previous 200-meter record and came in second place with a score of 26.2. Burlington then attended the MSTCA Division III State Relays, where they came in first place and scored 46 points for their events, and it was the first time girls indoor track won the Division III MSTCA State Relays. The team continued its postseason success when they attended the Middlesex League meet on February 12th. Burlington didn't disappoint as they were crowned the Middlesex League champs, coming in first place and scoring a whopping 90 points. In addition, senior Brooke Bibbo broke the Middlesex League championship record in shot put with a throw of 37 feet and 2.5 inches. Congrats to her. They then moved on to the Division III MIAA State Championship meet. The Red Hot Devils added another trophy to their collection as they were named the state champs for the first time in team history. Several teammates moved on to the MIAA Meet of Champions, including Hope and Grace Hanafin, Breiby, Jolene Rousseau, Char Collins, and Brooke Bibbo. All of them competed in the 4x200 team with a total time of 1 minute, 47 seconds, and 18 milliseconds. This was another school record they broke, which was previously set at 1 minute, 48 seconds, and 15 milliseconds in the winter of 2020. Burlington finished in fourth place, and Hanafin, Breiby, Rousseau, Collins, and Bibbo all advanced to the New England Championship meet. The MSTCA held their individual pentathlon before the New England Championship as Jolene Rousseau, Cora Lafferty, Char Collins competed. Rousseau came in fifth place and had a total of 2,926 points. Lafferty came in 18th place and had a total of 2,387 points. And Collins came in 71st place with a total of 1,714 points. Add this all up, and these girls scored a total of 7,027. Why is this important? It's important because Burlington broke another school record, which was previously set at 6,836 in 2009, which was held by Coach McCarthy, Kirsten Payne, and Melissa Mancini. The New England Championships was the last meet of the winter season. Russo, Collins, Breiby, and Grace Hanafin competed in the 4x200 at 1 minute, 46 seconds, and 59 milliseconds, re-breaking their previous school record that they made at the Meet of Champions. Congrats, girls. We would like to give a shout out to the seniors on the team that are graduating this June. Brooke Bibbo, Madison Bowden, Liz Breiby, Caitlin Carney, Kira Coughlin, Paige Devereaux, Brooke Hovas, Jessica Joseph, Kara Martin, Alexis Regalini, and Jolene Russo. Coach McCarthy is looking forward to seeing a majority of the athletes return in the spring, and things will kick off on April 5th against the Soden Spartans at Varsity Field. 2 of these athletes will not be making a return for the spring season, and they are Char Collins and Jolene Russo, who are both participating in the girls lacrosse program. Congratulations to everyone who are participating in the outstanding winter season, and we are excited to see what the Devils will achieve in the spring. And that's all for your Red Devil Review. I'm Robert Paris. Back to you, Anthony.
I'm here with Coach Jess McCarthy. Coach, how are we today?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right. How did you get involved with track at Burlington High School?
I got involved with it a long time ago, formally as an athlete here at Burlington High School. I graduated from here in 2010 and then came back after undergrad, so 2014. I've been here ever since.
What do you like about being the head coach of the team?
I like a lot of things. I like being able to oversee all the groups instead of just working with one specific group and only seeing them. I like also having the opportunity to help coach all different groups. And I like all the responsibilities that come with it. So all the way from trying to get new girls, freshman girls, to feel comfortable and want to join the team, all the way to helping juniors and seniors think about their next move, maybe running in college or something like that. Everything that comes with it.
So Burlington was crowned the Middlesex League champs at your last meet. Just talk about that accomplishment.
Yeah, so out of the Middlesex League 12 is what it's called. So it's the whole entire Middlesex League, and we won by 1 point. Lexington was right behind us, and they're a large school, considered a large school, and we're considered a small school. So it was really, really great. It was actually the first time that a small Middlesex League school won the whole league meet. And every single point that we earned and we placed that day was every single girl gave it their all, and they knew that what we were up against. And in a track meet, you can kind of see, just like any scored sport, you would see, okay, we can get points here, we can keep getting points. And so we were, as the girls started to do the math and realize that we had this, the momentum really picked up, and it was really impressive to watch.
What were your expectations going into that winter season?
I don't think I had high expectations, to be honest. Just because in the past, it seems like we always finished in the Middlesex League, the whole league probably a little bit lower, and then the Freedom Division, which is the small schools, we would go 2-3 or 3-2 or something like that, and have good individual performances. We have a lot of really strong individual girls, but as a team, it's just a whole nother beast, and we made it click as a team. And so our first big meet that we won was the relay meet, and that was Division III relays. So we go up against pretty much the same teams for the state meet, so we knew we could get that, and then the league meet was awesome too. So just this exceeded my expectations this season, for sure. So
other athletes on the team had individual accolades in the regular and postseason. Just what were your thoughts on those accolades?
It's so impressive, and that part doesn't surprise me, just because I know these girls and we've worked with them for so long. That they exceeded my expectations as well, but I knew that this is what they could do, and we all know what they can do. So a lot of first place finishes, a lot of records, a lot of school records, a lot of league bests and everything like that. It's just really impressive, and we did it in almost every single kind of event space. So we had in the throws, Brooke Bibbo was Middlesex League champion, and so she actually has the record now for the Middlesex League meet. So she's thrown it the farthest than anyone has, which is awesome. And then Grace in the anything we put her in, the 300, the 55, she's a guarantee points somewhere in long jump as well. Liz in the 600, is our ace in the 600. It's a tough race, but she steps up every time. Everyone did really well. I could go on and on about all these different individual girls, and they are so impressive, but we knew they could do that, so that they really helped out.
So you had captains in the winter season. Just how did they step up to the challenge?
We don't have captains necessarily. I kind of stopped that a while ago because I think that these girls step up as leaders, and it doesn't need to have the title. Mm-hmm. They all lead by example. They all lead by doing. They all lead by, even making sure their teammates are coming to practice on time, or picking them up if they need to, or making sure someone's getting on to the bus on time or something like that. So they show leadership all the time in all different ways, at practice, at a meet, probably in school too. So their leadership and their everything that they bring to the table, especially the older girls, is so helpful, especially because this season we actually have a lot of younger girls, a lot of new people. So leadership is key.
How was the team transitioned from the winter season into the spring season?
So we have our first week down last week, and we're just starting our second week. A lot of new faces, and I think that that's because the school can't help but notice our successes. Our Instagram is always posting about different trophies we won, different meets we've won or we're doing well at. They see that they're different people in school can see, oh, my friend is going to like the New England meet or qualified for a fun meet in New York City, stuff like that. Like, why wouldn't you want to join? It's fun to win. It's fun to do really well, and it's a fun sport. And I think that our coaches, this is a brand new season with a brand new coaching staff, and we all click really well. And I think the team really does well with them, and everybody's really knowledgeable, and it's just like such a recipe for success. And
So
it's shown.
A majority of the team is returning this spring. Mm-hmm. What are your expectations for them?
I expect them to keep going from indoor, even though we're outside and there's different events. There's still sprint events, there's still jumping events, there's still throwing events. So I expect nothing to change. Just this season, just our scenery is going to change a little bit, but still be a leader, still continue to do what we need to do, still work hard at practice, still compete as hard as you can all the time and be a leader. And I just expect the momentum to keep going from indoor. And I hope that even though new girls, freshmen, or even just new girls to the team jump on that kind of momentum and join with them, and we just get it going right away.
So April 5th is your first meet against Stoneham. Mm-hmm. How have you been preparing with the team for that?
We start the first couple days of practice by testing everybody to see, how far they can jump, how fast they can run, how far they can throw certain things, different kind of tests to kind of put them in groups. And then we work with them there and see how they're doing in their groups. And thinking ahead, obviously we know Stoneham, we run against them indoor, so I assume most of their returners will be in outdoor also. So we know who they are as a team and how they prepare. So we're doing our best to make sure we are all ready to go on against Stoneham on Tuesday and come out with the first win of the season. That would be ideal.
So how do the underclassmen look up to the upperclassmen?
There's so many of them, and I think that's awesome. They definitely, each group, so we have 4 different groups essentially, like a distance, throws, sprints, jumps, and then high jump hurdles. Maybe even more than 4 groups if we really think about it. But each group has at least one returner, leader, senior, upperclassman, and a few underclassmen. And I think that track can be a little bit wacky if you don't know. Everybody thinks it's just running, but there's a lot of technique and a lot of technical stuff. So I think even if the younger girls see the older girls doing this a certain way, or see if they did mess up, but that's okay, we're going to keep going, it's not the end of the world. The younger girls are definitely looking up to the older girls, and I know that that's a good thing, because the older girls are really great leaders and good role models.
And how does the team altogether look up to you as the head coach?
I think that it helps that I have been literally in their shoes. I walked these halls and then went to practice after school just like they did. I, did everything the same that they did. I, practiced in the hallways. We didn't have a special track to go to. We used almost the same equipment. Everything was the same, and so just that I think I can relate to them a lot, and that I know the sport. Like I competed in the sport also after high school, so I like to help any girl who is thinking about doing that as well in their future, or just even, like I said, track can be really complicated, and to know the pro runners or talk about that with the girls, or know if there's college meets coming up and to go and watch them. I went and watched one of our alumni at her track meet this past weekend. So just staying relevant in it, and I think talking track, and the reason we're all here is because we all really like track. So I think I can relate to them a lot.
What is it like working with your assistant coaches on the team?
They're great. They're so great. They know a lot too. It's a perfect match there. They're some of my best friends now for sure. They're so reliable. They're so knowledgeable. They're so helpful. They get it. It's not like if one's the distance coach, it's not like she only works with the distance girls. She can do other things, and it's just like it's so awesome. And we're really young. We're a young staff. I think we're probably the youngest coaching staff in the state, to be honest. We're all under 30, besides one person, and that he's 32. But we're all under 30, and we're all like really into the sport, and we stay relevant with it. And I just think that we're all really relatable to these kids, and they find a lot to talk about with us.
What are you going to miss from this class of seniors?
A lot. I will miss the seniors straight up, just them. I think, every senior group that goes is obviously, I love them. I think they're the best, but this group specifically, this senior group, is just something like extra special. And I think the fact that we all went through like those 2 years that 1 year of not having a season, and then having the winter season be our last season for a while, and then not having a spring season, then coming back next year and having like the fall 2 indoor-outdoor track, going through that together, and then having we all just rolled with the punches together, and we just going with the flow, and we all faced a lot together. Like they faced a lot as high school kids. It was a lot, and then as coaches to try to just make it fun and make it feel like a regular season. I think we all went through a lot together, so I think it's a special bond, and I think that they have a really good bond all together too. All the seniors it's a great group, and it's going to be a huge blow to have them go. But I know they have to graduate. Mm-hmm. They can't stay forever.
What do you hope to take away as a coach from this regular season?
I hope something that I always try to do is just try to learn to see, what's working, what's not working, or how can we adjust to make sure that each season is fun, because this is a high school sport, and we are really good at it, and I'm so glad that we're that good at it. But, no one's forcing them to do it. They signed up to do this, and I want them to want to come here every day, and I want them to want to have fun. And I mean, I know that a lot of my high school best friends were all on the track team, and it was always so fun to, do the bus rides together, go to meets together, practices, all that, go through the hard workouts and the easy workouts, and win and lose and all that. So I hope to take away, have a good beat on how this goes, and how we can keep improving and keep getting better and keep the same vibe that we had for indoor, because I think it was awesome.
Best of luck this season, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Let's check out this player spotlight with Liz and Brooke.
Hi, this is Brooke Bibbo.
And Liz Breiby.
And this is BNEWS Sports Hub Player Spotlight.
I started freshman year indoor, and I was only originally just going to do indoor, but I liked it so much and I decided to do outdoor as well.
I started freshman year too. I even started late. I didn't want to do it at all. And then I sprinted freshman year indoor, and now I started throwing in outdoor freshman year, and here we are now.
We were Middlesex League Freedom Division runners-up, and then Middlesex League champions, D3 relays champions, D3 state champions, and then more recent, one of the very last meets was the team pentathlon. 2 of those girls do lacrosse now, but one is returning, Cora, and so we were runners-up for that in the whole state, so that was really impressive. And then we even made it to New England's, and so a team that Grace and Liz are on, they came in 5th in all of New England, which was really impressive, and we haven't brought a team to New England's in a while, so they did really well. I'm glad we have a lot of girls doing outdoor. And on our first day of practice, we made it clear that for the new girls, maybe they're not freshmen or maybe they are freshmen, but anyone new to the team knew what we were coming off from indoor and know that we're carrying that momentum and know that this team means business and we're here to compete and that this is the team that they signed up for. So I was hoping that would really hook them and, get them excited for this season.
It was electric.
Yeah, it was absolutely electric.
I never thought we'd win anything, let alone states, relays. Individually, we won too.
Yeah. We started off 4 years ago when I was a freshman. I did not think we would be able to win all of this.
Oh, yeah, we were not the team we are now.
Yeah, especially with such a small team, so it's awesome.
Yeah. During the season, I got the league record for the Division III state meet, and I threw 36 feet and 2 inches, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, we didn't even know about the record, and I threw it, and then after the fact, I was told that I got the record. So it was awesome.
Yeah, I love this girl. Really proud of her.
Best
friend
year.
check. I don't know. I'm happy for everyone. So yeah.
We're a very supportive team. We care about each
Yeah.
other. We want to see each other succeed.
I'm really sad. I love outdoors, so I'm gonna miss practicing every day after school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we both do fall sports too, so those finished, and now we're back out on the turf happily, and I'm a little sad that it's gonna end.
Hopefully just having as much success as we did in indoor and just personally PRing a lot, and yeah, hopefully having the best season ever.
Yeah, I hope we have a good season too. Personally, I want to break 40 in shot put, and I love to break 120 in disc. I'd love to see a lot of more personal success and even more team success, because we got a lot of freshmen this year, which is so new for us, and it's awesome.
Lead by example, just working hard in every single drill that we do.
Yeah.
And helping anyone if they have any questions or anything like that.
Yeah. It's awesome if we're throwing and we see someone, and I see someone and they're doing something wrong, or they ask a question. I love to be there to help them answer that question or give them advice that I've learned over the years.
Their energy is really contagious, and they are just really knowledgeable of the sport too. They are just the best to get along with, and I can't even imagine them not being here next year. I haven't accepted it yet. Liz as a senior and Brooke as a senior did really well on multiple, first place finishing teams. At relays was Brooke Bibbo, and she also got the Middlesex League record for shot put, and then Liz was on any relay we put her on relay. She was either anchoring or some part in that 4-girl relay, and we would win almost every time that she was on it.
I'm here with senior Brooke Bibbo, senior Liz Breiby, and junior Grace Hanafin from the girls track team. Girls, how are we today?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. So how did each of you get involved with track?
I started freshman year, but I started as a sprinter winter, and then I begged the coaches to let me throw for outdoor freshman year, and then here we are now, still throwing.
I was just gonna originally do indoor, but I liked it so much that I decided to do outdoor. So yeah.
I started when I was 9, and then I did club, and then I was always been a sprinter though.
What do you guys like about it? Track in general.
I like how competitive it is, and that you can start set goals for yourself.
I like that it's individual. You're on a team, but it's an individual. You have a personal best, and I find that. I love team sports. I played field hockey, loved it, but I also I'm my biggest critic, so I like to have that own self-competition.
Talk about the school achievements you guys made during the winter season.
Well, as a team, we were league champions. We won relays, and then we had a lot of individual girls do great as well. Myself, I was league champion and got the league record, which is awesome. Really was proud of myself for that one. And Grace got some too.
Yeah, I got the school record in the 300 and then rebroke the 200 record. And then my relay team rebroke the 4x2 record.
Yeah, I was with her for the 4x2. Still working on that individual record, but
you got this.
We also ran the mixed 4x4 for the first time with the boys, so it was 2 girls, 2 boys, and we set the school record for that. So that was good.
How was the team? Have you guys noticed that the team has looked up to you guys, like the underclassmen?
Well, we have a lot of new people this spring season, and I personally, from the throwers, I noticed that they watch from afar. I don't know what they're thinking, but they watch from afar, and I like to just be there to help them if they have any questions or if I notice something from doing this for 4 years now and hearing what my coaches have told me. I like to just relay that information to them and trying to just be a helping hand, because we're so close in age too that it might deliver better coming from me rather than a coach, because we can connect more.
I just lead by example, work hard in every single workout that we do, and just make everyone feel comfortable, and just if they need any help with anything, I know that they can come to me. So
yeah, and I feel at meets, you don't really have to directly tell them what to do, but I feel it helps if they can see what you're doing and how you normally handle meets, and I feel it helps them just seeing it. What's
something you guys look forward to this season?
More winning more.
Yeah.
We're not done. Indoor was a start. We're gonna finish this outdoor season as seniors, as a group. This group was awesome this year, and I think that was just the beginning for us. There are more meets in this spring season, and people are not ready for Burlington girls track and field.
Yeah, this season's gonna be absolutely electric.
So electric. Oh, it's gonna be electric.
Yeah, I hope we just win more, and also I just like running outside better. I like the warm sun being
the
down
atmosphere.
on me.
Yeah, you feel the
atmosphere, the vibes.
Let's go 5 for 5 this season too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll beat Wilmington.
Okay.
What do you like about working with Coach McCarthy?
We're close in age. We're not crazy close in age, but she did what we did. She went through Burlington. She's a college athlete. She was a great athlete too. She won pentathlon. So she has tips to tell us. She knows how this sport is in and out, through and through. And she's great. You can talk to her and she'll help you. She's just been great these 4 years, and she was my throwing coach, so I got to work with her pretty close, and yeah.
She really knows her stuff, and she's really good at communicating with us, and I feel like if we didn't have her as our head coach, we would be a little chaotic.
Yeah.
So she really has everything set straight, and is a really good coach and a really good athlete. So
yeah, I think it helps having a coach that's younger, because I feel like they're easier to talk to than if you have an older coach.
So for the two of you, this is your last year in the team. What are you going to miss working with all the girls?
The connections that we make with each other.
Yeah.
Liz and I have been with each other since freshman year doing track, and then we're going to go up to college and not be running with each other or throwing with each other anymore. And I think it's just the memories that we make, whether it's you won't know this, but Pentucket. That's all I have. We just have things that the memories that we make with each other I'm going to miss.
And Grace, you have one more year. What are you going to miss from the seniors?
Definitely having someone to talk to, because it definitely helps even though it's only 1 year that they've been doing it longer, it definitely helps because there might be a meet that we didn't run when I was there, but then we'll run it now. So then they've already had experience going to that meet and they know how it's like.
So do you guys have any plans for college in the future?
I will be going to Southern Hampshire next year in the fall.
I'm not really quite sure yet. I'm leaning more towards like UC Santa Cruz, be out in California. Yeah.
And you still have a year of planning. You're not planned yet, right?
Not really yet, no. I've started talking to some coaches, but don't really have a set plan yet.
So what's something you guys are looking forward to this spring season besides the winning, of course?
Being outside. I like being outside more. Even with throwers, we get pushed onto a little marsh, but that's okay. I like being outside. Yeah, it's just better being outside, I think.
I'm just looking forward to like setting some new personal bests and just, yeah, working hard and at practice every day and getting closer with the new people, so.
I definitely like the outdoor events better than like running indoor, and it's also like you have more room too. Like indoor it's kind of like all crowded and it's just, but like outdoor it's like, I don't know, I feel like outdoor is just way better, like with the events and like the weather and everything about it.
Well, thank you, ladies. Good luck this
Thank
season.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it for this month of BNEWS Sports Hub. I'd like to thank my guests, head coach Jess McCarthy, seniors Brooke Bibbo, Liz Breiby, and junior Grace Hanafin. I also want to thank you all for watching. I'm Anthony Matos, and we'll see you next time on BNEWS Sports Hub.